Yo, what's up guys? My name is Masud. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I just wanted to talk about a very interesting topic, which is why social media is actually negatively affecting your mental health. And I just wanted to share two ways in which it's actually doing this. So stick around and you might actually get something from this video. So let's go. So in today's world of social media and online and the internet, we spend so much time browsing content that sometimes we're not aware of the impact that has on our lives. In this video, I just wanted to share two ways in which social media is actually negatively affecting your personal relationships and your mental health. So the first way is social media actually makes you more impatient. Now, how it does this, you ask? Well, I'll give you an example. Whenever you scroll down on your newsfeed and you get instant flood of content, or whenever you post a new picture and you expect those likes to come in, or they come in, you get that instant engagement. Deep down anatomically, there's a unnatural release of dopamine. Now, you're probably wondering, what the hell is dopamine? So dopamine is a neurotransmitter that's released by the body. It's a hormone that's released by the body when or in times of pleasure, such as exercise or sex or winning a competition. It's actually a positive releasing hormone, or otherwise known as an endorphin. And the reason it's actually released is because you obviously get those likes and you get that engagement and you feel wanted. Now, what that's doing is there's an unnatural release of dopamine. So what happens is it's sort of changing the circuitry in your brain. So when that's carried over into real life, it's making you more impatient because you're expecting instant results. Like as if you were, whenever you go into Instagram and you expect like somebody liked your picture or somebody commented on this post or somebody engaged with you. So these are all instant sort of results, instant notifications, right? If you spend long enough time on the platform, this is usually the case when this is usually carried over into your human personal relationships. So you expect instant results, and because of that, you're not willing to put in as much hard work because you've already experienced that you can get this instantly somewhere else. And yeah, that's basically how it makes you impatient. And I think that it actually relates back to a common dilemma that's amongst the world today, which says, you know, how millennials and people who, Gen Z or Gen Z, however you want to call it, that generation are actually they feel more entitled, and they feel more that they're not willing to put in hard work to actually get what they want. They're not hard workers. So I feel that social media is a big reason and has a big part to play in the mental state of my generation, especially. So I feel that it's hard to blame one generation for their behavior when a previous generation actually designed those systems which manifested into our behavior. So it's really a very interesting topic and something that you might like to know about. But the next way in which social media actually affects you negatively, I think, is comparing yourself to others. So whenever you actually go on Instagram and Facebook, you're actually comparing yourself to somebody else's highlight reel. And I can say I've experienced this myself, as most of you probably have as well. Whenever you go on Instagram and you see your friend that you knew from back in school, and they look like they're living life, right? They're doing big things. They're traveling to different places. They look happy. They look amazing. They always look great in every single picture, but what you don't see is what happens behind the scenes, the struggle that they probably go through behind the scenes is not shown, because nobody likes to share their insecurities online, and it's just as simple as that, and as real as it gets. Some people are not that, they really care about what people think, and they're not that comfortable sharing their insecurities. So what we get as a whole is a massive global population of people actually putting their best selves online for social media, because that's where people actually see them, and anyone can actually view their pictures and actually make a judgment of who they are. And that's what we see when we're on sort of these platforms. And so whenever I'm browsing through and I see these pictures, I'm just like, man, my life sucks, right? So you might be thinking the same, I don't know. But I know I definitely feel like that, and it's taken me a long while to realize that that's not the real truth, and that's not what's actually happening. So hopefully that makes you a little bit aware of, some of the negative side of social media. Now that you're aware, I hope that you'll take this into consideration next time you're browsing, and just really consider what you're watching, what's actually happening, think about it, and maybe you can take a couple of different actions to work around those things which is actually negatively affecting you. One way I like to do this is by having a newsfeed eradicator. I use one for YouTube and I use one for Facebook. What it does is it gets rid of the newsfeed for me, so I don't have so many distractions when I'm working, because me myself, I always love to just quickly go on Facebook, go on YouTube, and get that quick rush of content. I want to know what's new, what's happening, right? Newsfeed Eradicator does is it actually takes out those posts for you, so you don't have those distractions. But anyway, I'll leave a link in the description for that. Other than that, this is basically the end of my video. I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to go on a rant. Hopefully it was a positive rant, you took something from it. If you did, if you thought about it and you wanted to share your opinion, please do. I'd love to know what you thought of it. Other than that, just make sure you follow me on my Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So, peace!